I begin with the name of Allah, who is the most kind, most merciful.
Assalamu alaikum dear educarians. I hope you guys are doing very well. And I sincerely hope that you have understood your previous lesson. In previous lesson we completed chapter number 1 of unit number 5. Today we will continue with unit number 5, healthy living. Today we will start chapter number 2, a balanced diet. So let's begin. Before starting our next lesson, let's recall our previous lesson. What we did in our previous lesson? We completed chapter number 1, How to Live Healthy, from workbook. After that, we did a notebook work. We did question answer of chapter number 1. Now let's move towards our next lesson. Here is the content page of our today's lesson. Today we will do chapter number 2 of unit number 5, Healthy Living. We will do chapter number 2, A Balanced Diet, from our textbook and workbook. After that we will do a notebook work. We will do question answer of chapter number 2. Material required for this lesson is pencil, eraser, social studies textbook, social studies workbook, social studies notebook, scale and highlighter. Learning objective of our today's lesson is, after today's lesson, you will be able to differentiate between different food groups. Balanced diet. What is a balanced diet? A diet that contains sufficient amount of all necessary nutrients required for healthy growth and activity. A proper combination of fruits, vegetables, grains and dairy products will definitely ensure a balanced diet. My dear students, please open page number 52 of your textbook. Write day, date and today's task. Now let's start reading. Our chapter is a balanced diet. What does a balanced diet mean? To stay healthy, we must eat a balanced diet. Dear students, we should eat proper diet for our healthy growth. Underline this line. To stay healthy, we must eat a balanced diet. What does a balanced diet mean? It means that we have sufficient quantity of food from each food group so that our body requirements are fulfilled. A balanced diet contains sufficient amount of fiber and the various nutrients to ensure good health. So we should eat from each food group. A balanced diet should be both adequate, means sufficient, and wholesome. Wholesome means healthy. Our balanced diet should be both adequate and wholesome. Underline this line. It means that we have sufficient quantity of food from each food group so that our body requirements are fulfilled. Scientists have prepared a diagram of a balanced diet to help us. This diagram shows us how much we should eat from each food group in a day to be fit and strong. Students, balanced diet is essential. It is very important for a healthy body and a healthy mind. Scientists have prepared this diagram of a balanced diet. It is essential for a healthy body and a healthy mind. A balanced diet is important to maintain health and a sensible body weight. No single food will provide all nutrients. It is essential for a balanced diet. It is very important for a balanced diet that it must contain sufficient amount of nutrients such as carbohydrates, fat, vitamins, minerals, etc. Dear students, in our first group we have fruits and vegetables. Vegetables are rich in vitamins and minerals. Fruits are also a source of multivitamins and minerals. They are also a natural source of carbohydrates and fibers. In our second group we have meat and beans, non-dairy sources of protein. Meat, poultry, fish, eggs, Nuts supply many nutrients. These include proteins and vitamins. Next is fats group. Food and drinks having fat and sugar. Dear students, a small amount of fat is an essential part of a healthy balanced diet. It is very important part of a healthy balanced diet. Fat is a source of essential fatty acids which the body cannot make itself. These, these all groups are very important for a balanced diet. Fat helps the body to absorb vitamins. In our next group, we have milk and dairy products. Dairy products are not only rich in proteins but also in unsaturated fatty acids. They are rich in calcium required for health of bones and teeth. At last we have grain group. Consuming whole grains as part of a healthy diet may reduce the risk of heart disease. Consuming whole grain foods that contain fiber as part of an overall healthy diet can support healthy digestion. My dear students, these all groups are important for a healthy diet. My dear students, please open page number 35 of your workbook. Write day, date and today's task. Our question is, you have read about a balanced diet according to the portion recommended for each food group in a day. Fill in the spaces with the name of the correct food groups. Students, we have read about a balanced diet in our textbook. We have to fill in the spaces with the name of the correct food groups. Our first food group is fruit and vegetable group. Second is meat and beans group. And third is fats group. Fourth is milk and dairy group. Fifth, grain group. Next is fill in food items at least 3 each from each food group in the correct place. Dear students, you have to write at least 3 fruit items from each food groups. Our first group is fruit and vegetables group. You have to write at least 3 food items from this group. Write potato, apple, orange, carrot. Next is meat and beans group. Write meat, beans, fish, nuts. Third group is fats group. Write oil, sweets, butter. Next is dairy group. Write milk, butter, cheese. Next is grains group. Write wheat, rice, beans in the correct place. A box is given in the last. Talk about it. What would happen if you ate an unhealthy diet? Would you have enough energy to do your work? Would you fall sick afterwards? It may result in poor growth, poor development, poor physical and mental health. It may result in infectious disease. Students, today we will do part 2 of question number 1. Why is a balanced diet important? So open your notebooks. Before starting work of our notebook, we will write index on this page. Firstly, write serial number. Then we will write date for which we are working for. After that, we will write topic. Our today's topic is unit number 5, chapter number 2, question answer. Today we will do question number 2 of unit number 5. So let's start our today's work. Draw margin line. Then write day, date and today's task. Then we will write topic. Our today's topic is unit number 5, chapter number 2, question answers. And our question is, why is balanced diet important? And the answer is, we must eat balanced diet to stay healthy. Balanced diet keeps our body fit and strong. I hope that you have understood today's lesson. Now this is time for task to do. Today you will do page number 35 on workbook and you will also do question number 2 on social studies notebook. In our last lessons, we discussed some good social behaviors. So today we will continue with it. Our today's first point is respect elders. You should always respect your elders. Treat old people with care. You should always treat old people such as your grandparents with lots of care. Obey elders. You should always obey and listen to your elders. Help others. If you find someone in difficulty, you should always offer your help. Keep your house clean. You should always keep your house and your room clean. You should keep your toys and other things back to its place. Do not waste. You know, students, everything we have is a gift from God, so we should not waste anything. Students, these are some good social behaviors you should always take care of.
So dear students, I sincerely hope that you must have understood our today's lesson. I hope that today's lesson was helpful for you and you have understood each and every point. Inshallah, we will meet soon again in our next lesson. Till then, take care and Allah Hafiz.